Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Rogue Trader with me, Bring It Dawn. Let's head back to this ship and speak to Argenta and Cassia. Then we'll head towards the Frozen Prince system. But before all that, we have to trade in our Xenos junk. Because as they say, one Xenos is trash, it's another person's questionably obtained treasure. Panoply of the Assassin. Each round the wearer's dodge is increased by 10% until the end of the combat. This effect resets after any attack made on the wearer. Base armor property plus 15% dodge against range attacks. Seems pretty good. Good enough to send to the cargo anyway. Alright. Let's start with Argenta because I forgot to speak to her after her pilgrimage.
Rogue trader?
Argenta's eyes rove unceasingly over her surroundings, as if searching for hidden enemies. Even when her gaze lands on you, her face does not alter. Your pilgrimage is complete. Do you still wish to follow me?
Today I do. But I cannot promise to always be at your side. There is so much evil, hidden and overt, so much corruption and vileness lurking in every corner. I yearn to sweep all of it away, to eradicate it, wherever I find it, whenever I find it, no matter the cost. You are burdened with too many trivial cares, rogue trader. Whereas my road is a straight line that leads inexorably to a single goal.
Argenta's eyes burn dangerously.
Allow me to thank the von Valancius dynasty for the help it graciously extended to House Orcelio. And to thank you personally. The fundamental life lessons I learned during our journeys together have allowed me to become who I was destined to be.
Cassia's thin figure tenses for a moment, and an unfamiliar expression passes fleetingly over her face. So now you're the full-fledged novator of House Orcelio.
You of all people should know that succession is a lengthy and tiresome process. While my entire house is busy preparing for a grand council at which I am to ceremonially inherit the late Tisiphone's title, I have decided to remain by your side, to relish just a little more of this carefree liberty. For as soon as I am summoned to do my duty, we must say our farewells.
Cassia sighs heavily. What awaits the navigators of your house now?
Traitors within the house will not simply accept the decision to keep the Atlas, especially now that the truth about its creation can no longer be suppressed. After all, every Orcelio navigator has a connection to me, and I am connected to them. And yet, I will not give up trying to unite my house. As strife weakens us from within, members of other Navis Nobilite dynasties may be tempted to tear us to pieces. But I will not allow them to do that.
Nobilite. Whoopsies. Cassia touches her breastplate at the spot where the Atlas is located. Crossing the warp storm seems to have changed you somehow.
Do you find that it has? Even navigators find the terrors of the Sea of Souls difficult to handle. What I beheld in the twisting warp is hard to describe in words. Every journey changes us, little by little. Sometimes it leaves a mark on our appearance, and sometimes it changes our souls.
Cassia lowers her eyes, embarrassed. Cassia extends her hand, displaying the elongated fingers and razor-sharp claws.
Nevertheless, there is no need to shroud yourself further in the dim hues of twilight, rogue trader. I am still myself.
Don't you think the renegades are going to make another attempt to destroy you and the Atlas?
Well, they have been unsuccessful so far, and an enormous part of the credit for that lies with you. Worry not, rogue trader. My house will trouble you no more. For now, I'm able to maintain the blue-gray haze of a fragile truce within my dynasty. As to what happens next, time will tell.
Cassia laughs a bitter laugh. It does seem like her personality has shifted. I wonder if Tisiphone's made herself at home in Cassia's mind. Maybe not a full takeover, but maybe they're sharing a vessel. I don't know. I'd like to discuss other business. I think we stopped Tisiphone from taking over during the book event before we reached the Crone World.
Of course. I will try to answer any questions you have. I have enjoyed your company. Thank you for the conversation.
Alright, we've got a little journey ahead of us. We had just one more. We jump straight there. Oh, brought cat. That's fine. You might even speed things up. Especially in this fight.
Let the blood flow!
I am a navigator, not a servitor. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Wolves reign! None can do this better! I will carve wounds out of your bones! Carnage incarnate!
Don't frighten me!
Alright, get out of here.
Wrath is limitless!
I'll make it happen.
My place is at the fort. Gray hair, sure have.
This battlefield air is good for my lungs.
I think it's a little out of order.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. If I may? Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Oops. What else do we got? Alright, give him a charge. Why not?
Naturally.
Yeah, let's do this, and then we can give him another turn once he builds up enough momentum.
Let's see to it.
Be gone.
Your reckoning is due. I need a foothold. I won't object to it.
High momentum.
But of course. Naturally.
Be gone.
Yeah, that's too many officers.
Rise to the top.
But-
Or get left in the dust.
It's really effective because you really only need, well, you can't give him multiple extra turns per turn. So it's not that worthwhile. Maybe if Abelard is swapped out for Argenta, and so we just had the 3 officers and we just give Ulfar, Heinrichs, and Argenta extra turns. That seems like a little too much. And Argenta wraps up most fights in a single turn anyway. Alright, so fastest way there. Here, there. Got something going to Frozen Prince. It looks like from Cranach. So maybe we go to Honest Valancius is all the way over there, so probably not worth it. But that'll be a shortcut back. So I think here. Let's gonna make this safe. Why not?
You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none.
You dare cross the faithful!
It's as good as done.
The Emperor is on our side.
Same positioning we always do. Nothing new here. Except I think I'm gonna move her over here to buff up Ulfar.
A moving target lives longer. Don't get too cocky. Tell me, and it is done. Don't get too cocky. You've got a problem? I've got a problem.
Man, that's cool. That's a cool weapon. Alright, so I can shoot all the way over here. But I can't shoot this guy? Alright,
Don't
fine.
get too cocky.
See how the...
Well, not super impressive.
The wolf is on the hunt. Cards play. So it's time in disgrace. None can do this better than a warrior of the old
I thought he
guard.
had the guaranteed... Yeah, single attacks with bolter weapons automatically hit the target. That doesn't seem to be the case.
See how the wolf succeeds.
Wanna see a trick?
Wolf.
Darn, Portal Warlock. That was a mistake.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
He actually survived.
I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. Each strike is a prayer. Power resides in the will of the righteous. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
I hit this guy. Sure can.
Get me a target. For the throne.
I've suffered worse.
Once we reach the frozen print system, I'll trade all the junk we've been finding. Alright, one more fight.
I'll make it happen.
Actually, you know what? Let's just do this. That doesn't actually work the way I was hoping. Get my first attack.
Am I getting paid for this? I can do that with the right incentive. Tell me, and it is done.
As the Emperor commands, I cleanse and purify.
That's a little more effective.
I'll do it. Eradicate it. Each strike is a prayer.
I could have angled it to hit this guy too, but maybe not, because this thing right here. Not the end of the world either way.
Don't get too cocky. I hold all the cards.
You never stood a chance.
There we go. He doesn't get to swing his weapon very often, so it's nice to stretch his legs every now and then.
Wolves red!
Nice.
Keep your wits about you.
No loot though.
Cleanses the body.
I still don't need the experience. So, as far as I understand it, there's no way to know you're supposed to come back here in Act 4. I'm guessing it's that. So I came here in Act 2 and there wasn't an encounter on one of these planets. Ice World. Shard of the Holy World. And I went through all my rumors and everything. There's nothing about it in the rumors, as far as I can tell.
What is that?
To stumble across it, you enter Act 4.
always have a
If you already
backup
explored
Pay
the
attention.
system before, there's no reason to come back here.
A job for me.
By the nature of the injuries, it is clear that the head of this man was literally wrenched off, unscrewed from the body.
Let us not dawdle.
Alright, Chaos Space Marines or Orcs are my two guesses, sorry. A fragment of ship plating bearing unholy symbols. It seems the vessel was shot over the planet as some of the debris reached the surface. Oh yeah, there's a... okay. 8-pointed star right there. Chaos Space Marines. If I had to speculate.
Is there money to be made?
I have an eye for treasure.
I wouldn't call a trap a treasure.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
There's one right there. It's quick save. Don't think we need to.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Death to the false emperor.
Alright, Ferocious Hellbrute, Eternal Hatred. This creature gains plus 50% critical hit, chance, and 50% damage. Let the Galaxy burn. Melee attacks deal fire damage and inflict burning for 2 rounds, unless the target passes an agility resistance test with a minus 50 penalty. Demon Engine, the Demon Engine Machine, gains armor equal to its willpower percent. We read this before. A deflection equal to its toughness bonus, immunity to perils of the warp, and immunity to toxic damage. Ruinous Blessing. Enemies attacking this creature in melee must pass a willpower resistance test or gain burning for 2 rounds. Boundless Malice. Each time the Hellbrute suffers an instance of damage, he gains 1 stack of Boundless Malice. Each stack increases the Hellbrute's damage by 1% and decreases its armor by 0.5%. Additionally, every 10 stacks increases the number of Hellbrute attacks per turn by +1 and decreases his deflection by -1. And Death Blast, he explodes when he dies. What about his weapons? What does he do? Autocannon Burst, Reload, Hellbrute Punch, and Mark of Corruption. We've seen those before.
I'll see to it personally.
It will be done. I will do my duty. Follow my lead.
Am I getting paid for this? Don't get too cocky. Tell me, and it is done. You've got a problem, I've got a price. Am I getting paid for this?
Feel the icy bite of death! So it shall be. My hand is thunder! My strike is ruin! I challenge you, damned.
Pretty impressive he could kick that thing back. Alright, it's axe time. Let's also activate Confident Approach.
Jai Hidari. Remember the name.
You're right, buddy.
The Imperium is weak.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Not a whole lot of damage.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
There we go.
Crush the ruinous powers!
Yeah, keep shooting your buddy.
Crush the feeble!
Keep in mind, he's the only thing stopping me from getting to you.
See how the wolf succeeds. My hand!
I rule will endure.
You guys in for a world of hurt. Or not.
Cubs play. So shall it be. Wolves.
I do another attack. Oh, let's do this. So I'd rather give him another turn, but that won't be for a little while longer. We'll just hold off.
I won't object to it. But of course, Lord Captain. Naturally. For the throne.
Let's
I
just
feel the power
do that.
surging.
Can wrap up this fight.
Your reckoning is due.
Why can't I click over here? Alright, he's stuck in place. Oh, we'll end his turn, I guess. Didn't see that guy over there. Not that it really matters.
At your beck and call. Indeed. It will be done. I will do my duty. Victory is imminent.
Here's my perfect moment.
Yeah, darn shame that.
So shall I will carve runes out of your bones. Die in disgrace. See how the wolf succeeds. I hunger for battle. Cubs play. None can do this better than a warrior of the All-Father. Wolves reign.
Let's try this again. I don't know what's going on here. Wait, what? Alright, so we had that rumor. I remember that rumor. I looked at it several times. We even went back and spent like an entire episode trying to find it. I just failed it? For clearing out this area?
I like your oration, bright warrior. It reminds me of the sacred hymns my sisters and I sing on the battlefield.
A good battle song gives strength to comrades and glorifies the All-Father. My songs and yours are alike in this respect, pure-hearted sister.
So some Sisters of Battle see the Space Marines as creations of the Emperor and see them as holy. Others see them as mutants and have utmost disdain for them. The bodies of the defenders seem to have exploded from within. The bodies are dressed in rags and armed with faulty weapons. You notice many handmade tequilas and other symbols of faith. Last gun batteries are depleted. These people fought to the last breath.
I always keep my options open.
Former warehouse of the planet's defenders. Crates marked provisions are empty. The weapons are simple and of poor quality.
And done.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
The pulpit is almost intact. It was no doubt fiercely defended. Nearby lies the body of the preacher. It was from here that he recited his last prayer.
I always have a backup plan. Let us not dawdle.
The bodies of the defenders were clearly being prepared for some hideous ritual. Tearing Vengeance. This power axe deals additional damage based off of your strength and toughness. The first attack each round against a bleeding target restores 1 AP to the wielder. The wielder suffers 6 damage every turn. And Boots of Decay. Each time the wearer uses a major psychic power, all enemies in their line of sight lose 30% of their deflection until the start of the wearer's next turn. That's pretty good.
Is there money to be made?
I think that's everything.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
A couple of the inspection points don't have the little magnifying glass.
I
hope I didn't
always
miss
keep
anything.
my options
So
open.
how's this compare to his current X? 30 to 45. And it doesn't have a special effect. Oh, it's a regular... Okay. How's it compared to my current Bonebreaker Maul? Better damage. We have... I'm not really invested into strength or toughness, but... I like axes. Plus, the Bonebreaker Maul wasn't unique. We found, I think, 2 or 3 of them
Keep
in that
your wits about you.
area with the Halo device. Alright, back to the ship. The next time we'll head towards Pascal's quest. And then all that awaits is Fearabundus. Alright, real quick, we'll turn in some stuff. Alright, Starmist Scarf. If the wearer is not wearing any armor, at the start of combat they gain % dodge. The wearer's psi ratings increase by 2. Seems pretty good. I think any time you can raise your psi rating is probably worth it. And that is separate from the armor effect. We'll see where that goes. Compensator gloves. The wearer ignores weapon recoil while performing burst attacks. The rate of fire of the wearer's weapon is increased by a percentage. We've seen those before. I think we found those in Kimura, right? Alright, Flash. The user immediately doubles their MP and reduces the cost of their non-attack abilities by 2 AP to a minimum of 0 until the end of their turn. After the effect ends, the user suffers slowed and staggered for 1 round. And Inquisitor's Badge of Office. The wearer automatically passes any coercion tests, which we basically do at this point anyway. Oh, did I not see this? Rampage. I mean, I saw it when I picked it up. I thought it was something we'd already seen before. The user's attacks do not count toward the attack limit until the end of this turn. Afterward, the user is knocked unconscious. That seems really good. In fact, I might... Oh, I can't use that. Maybe something like that. Now for this, where does it go? Right there. Don't think it's worth it. Alright, I'm gonna call it here, and next time we've got our plan to pursue Pascal's quest. But for now, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.